Hey guys, so pretty much my purpose for this video is to let everyone know my take on the It Gets Better campaign. I didn't get to make a video for the It Gets Better campaign, but I really would have liked to, so I know it's later, but I still feel like everyone still needs to hear it because every day there are kids who are going through these hard times with coming out. There are kids every day who are committing suicide because of being bullied. Um, but I just feel like it's an important message to get out year round, so why not do it now? Pretty much, the It Gets Better campaign, for those of you who aren't aware, is for any lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender youth who, or anyone in particular, who is having a rough time coming out, who's had a negative time with family, friends, who's been bullied in school for being who they are. And by that, I mean being homosexual. And it's disgusting, it's upsetting, but the reason why we all have made these videos is because we've all been there and we all can truly say that it does get better. And for a lot of us, that wasn't even a thought when we were going through it. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about me just and how I connect personally to this cause. In terms of coming out, my coming out was great. I could not have asked for a better coming out um, than the one I had, and I remember it was clear as day. I'd just been pacing the floor a lot because toward the end of my senior year, it was obvious that I was. And, I just really felt that I needed to be true to myself and I needed to stop living a lie and, be controlled by pretty much everyone else because in high school, it's a cruel world. And for those of you who are still in high school, you all know what I'm talking about. It you want to fit in so bad that you will hide your true identity just so that you're not the laughing stock of the school. And believe me, I have been there. Um, Ever since I was young, I've always been picked on for being gay, even when, I never would have come out, obviously, and I never did come out until August of 2009, right before I started my freshman year of college. But, you know, I can remember vividly always being called gay, homo, faggot, queer, um, just everything. I remember actually a couple of funny kids in sixth grade wrote that I liked boys in a science textbook. Stuff like that you never forget. And while you can't stay upset about them or stay mad at them, you never forget it either. And instead of getting mad and getting upset, use that energy to just do so much more good for yourself and for others as well. And that's really my message. Um, it really does get better, and you're gonna see that once you get out of high school, once you get out even of grammar school, and for those of you who already know, in grammar school and high school, I really do applaud you because I would never have even had the courage to come out. And I look up to you guys who are so comfortable with yourself that you don't even care what anyone else has to think, and I think that's great. But believe me, college is a whole nother ball game. I've found the most accepting friends ever. I've seen truly how loved by a lot of people I am. My family has been wonderful. I mean, I can't even ask for a better family in terms of being accepting and just focusing on all the good that I do and realizing that being gay is a preference. It's not a definition. It's not your identity. Your identity as a person is composed of a lot of different things. It's composed of your intelligence, you know, your likes and dislikes, and then, of course, your sexual preference. But your sexual preference shouldn't essentially dictate who you are. It adds to who you are. And to me, it just added to one of the, greater things that is me. So, to everyone going out and, struggling with finding your true identity, I just say wait until the moment is right and you'll know. And I know that you guys all know what I'm talking about. You're going to know when the right time is. It may not be right now, it may not even be a couple of years later. But when the time is right and you feel it, and that feeling is so strong that you can't even hold it in anymore, that's when you need to let it out. And, don't be afraid, because there's always people like myself and others who have gone through it, who will be there to help. And no one is truly alone, and it really does get better. And that's what I want everyone to understand. No matter who makes fun of you, no matter how many times you're called faggot, queer, gay, just use it and run with it. Don't let those words break you. Because at the end of the day, they're just words. And yes, they hurt. And I know, because I've cried many a times. And that's why I can say to take the words and run with them. Because in the end, you're going to become so much more of a better person. And the people who made fun of you are just going to lead a miserable life. Because they're either insecure about themselves for whatever reason, or they're gay themselves. And they're just afraid to admit it. And so, because of it, they're going to take it out on you. So, hang in there. I promise it'll get better. And no matter what happens, your life is beautiful and you have so much to live for. Don't let someone else take it away from you. And don't do anything to yourself just because someone doesn't accept you for who you are, because it's just one person of so many billion people. So just consider them a statistic and walk away with your head held high, and know that there are so many other people who will love and support you, and there's a community of all of us who will welcome you with open arms. All right, well, I hope this helps, and I felt that it was important. I've wanted to say that for a while, and I hope that this video gives insight to some of you who are struggling right now, and it really does get better. So hang in there. I promise. You're gonna see the bright side soon, and you're gonna love it because we have sparkles. Just kidding. All right. Deuces.